Welcome. Thank you for joining me today for another Qi Gong practice. This one's a really special one, close to my heart, because I haven't been here facilitating these videos for you guys for a couple of weeks now. And it's been weighing heavy on my mind. Don't think I haven't been thinking about it. The interesting thing is today's Qi Gong practice is focused on releasing grief and sadness and depression. And that's exactly what I just went through for a good 8 months since I tore 2 ligaments in my ankle. And the recovery was very long, and I will never again be able to use my leg like I used to. And I had to go through a process of acceptance and grieving that loss of time and the loss of the use of my leg. But don't get me wrong, I'm extremely humbled because I know there was extreme lesson and during that time I was meant to slow down. I was meant to go inwards and really focus on my inner growth opposed to my outer growth, which I was becoming obsessed with. So I took some time off, you guys, but I'm back, and I want to end this year on a good note with releasing and then bringing in some nice clean energy and just getting your body moving your chi in general will benefit you in an abundance of ways. So I hope you join me. And if you have any questions about, me being away, grab some water or tea. I actually have some tea right here. It's important to stay hydrated. But if you have any questions for me, you can drop them down below. I'm excited to be back with you guys. So I hope you like this one. Okay, as usual, let's fix the camera. You're gonna start by standing with your legs hip width apart, knees slightly bent, shoulders relaxed, neck nice and long, chin slightly tucked under, hands float down to your side. We're going to bring our left hand over our belly and our right hand over our heart, and we're going to do wave breathing. So on an inhale, I want you to bring the air into your belly. Inhale a little more into your chest, and exhale with a sigh. Out of your mouth. Repeat, inhale in your belly, inhale in your chest. Really bring the air in and exhale with a good sigh. Inhale. Exhale. Remember to relax here. Don't worry so much about being perfect. Just the fact that you're showing up is super powerful. So just breathe the best you can. Breathe how it feels good. Move how it feels good. And trust your body. So inhale. Exhale. Let's do this 2 more times. Remember, start by bringing the air into the belly, rising into the chest. And as you exhale, slowly release. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Perfect. Shake it off. Let's start by knocking on the doors of life, which is make sure you have enough space where you have arm length, where you're not going to. See, I'm going to have to adjust here too, so if you need to adjust, that's fine. Where you're not going to hit anything if you move your arms. Perfect. And we're just going to begin by swinging our arms, letting them relax to our sides as we swing our torso, letting our arms hit behind us, hit our back gently, and breathe through this. Good for the kidneys and the lungs, which we hold depression and grief in our lungs. It's a good release, a good way to start practice, a good way to just get out anything that's no longer serving you. We can start by our front arm coming up to tap our shoulder. You can move slower if that feels good to you. So front arm taps the shoulder, back arm taps your kidney. Breathe how it feels good. Now remember to let your arms swing. Don't make them stiff or try to control them in any way. Just swing your torso. Let your arms do the work. Bring it to a standstill. Feel into your body. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale. You may feel a tingling. The Qi, your energy is all shaken up now. Off any residual Qi. Bring your hands up, and just like you're fed up, or very just holding something heavy that you just want to toss to the ground. On an inhale your arms up, and exhale, toss it down. Inhale up, toss it down. When you're tossing down, you can bend your knees slightly if that's comfortable for you. If not, just stay standing. Legs hip width apart, remember. Knees slightly bent. Inhale, throw it down, exhale. This could be, you can visualize here anything that you don't want to bring in 2022. Just throwing it down back into the earth where it can be renewed, transformed. And so that it can only manifest in positive white light. This is also a good workout for your arms, guys, if you're wondering. And your legs if you're squatting while you do this. Challenge. Alright, let your arms float down. I'm definitely feeling it in my knee as my ankle is healing because it's been affecting my knee. So, but it's good, physical therapy, you gotta move it, gotta make the muscles strong. Okay, guys. Now that we released, oh, that felt good, right? There's one more release I want to do with you. We're going to make a sound while we do this one. And this is good for the lungs. And as I said, the lungs deal with grief and depression. So it's a push and pull. So one hand's going to come to your side, a little scoop, and the other hand's going to come forward like a karate chop. As that's coming forward, this hand will slowly come forward as a karate chop comes back. And we bring this hand now here, right? So let's do this a couple times. Inhale, exhale as you push forward. So inhale, bring the hand by your rib, exhale, release. Now that we've done this for some time, we're going to add sound. So we're going to bring, on an inhale, bring your right hand in by your side, karate chop out. And Now we're going to switch, and as we switch, we're going to push this hand out into the karate chop, right? And we're going to make an S sound, a long S sound like a snake. And this helps clear the lungs. Great for, obviously, clearing grief. Okay, so. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. It doesn't have to be loud, just as long as you're making the noise. Let your hands slow down. Focus into your body. Make sure your knees are slightly bent, that you're relaxed, your arms are back and down, your neck is nice and long, your chin tucked back just a little bit. Your crown chakra pointing up to the heavens as if there's a golden cord pulling you upward. Breathe in and out normally. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And I want you to think on how you're feeling, how your body feels. Does it feel better? Does it feel more agitated? Your body speaks to you. There is no wrong answer. If your body is feeling agitated, it's because it's trying to teach you patience and self-love through this process, because it is a process. And if there is one thing that is a process, it's releasing and coping with grief, because grief doesn't go away. Now, does it? Not really. We learn to live with it, but we don't have to carry it. Does that make sense? We can acknowledge it, but we have the power to say, whew, this is a little heavy right now. I need to get this off my chest. And we have that power without turning to anyone else or anything else. Isn't that cool? Okay, so rub your hands, do a nice dry wash, right? It's always my favorite. Especially because I have fibromyalgia and arthritis, and my joints, my circulation. It's, you know, it goes on the fritz. So doing this, if there's no sensitivity, some people have sensitivity to skin, and I'm so sorry, but it's good to, even if you have sensitivity to skin, just to hold your hands close together or gently dry wash them to build energy, because you'll learn as you work more and more with energy that you don't need to be touching something to be transferring or transforming energy. So you could dry wash without even touching. It's so cool. Okay, so shake that off. I want to do some tapping. Let's start by tapping on the sternum, because our heart has a lot to do with grief, depression. So in doing this, it can feel good. Breathe through it. Maybe tap on the top of the head, because I know your thoughts are racing when you're grieving. The headspace is cloudy. It's good to clear up that fog. Maybe tap on your third eye to get perspective on your grief. Tap underneath the arms to activate the lung meridian. As I've said a couple times already, the lungs have a lot to do with processing grief. To move into a meditative phase, and where we're going to have our palms facing forward and bring them up to your side, not all the way, just gently, like hold them up as if, you know, you're just feeling the wind, and breathe into it. Now I want you to scoop in your right hand in front of you and bring it in to your heart chakra. And as we scoop in our left hand to bring in the heart chakra, we're going to scoop out the right hand again. Kind of like stirring. So just imagine reaching out, pulling in some good, loving, healing energy into your heart chakra, alternating back and forth, breathing deeply. You know what I find too? When we're grieving, we tend to be the most giving. We tend to distract ourselves by caring for others, so we can either throw ourselves into work or families or those around us that are also grieving. But do you know how important it is to take care of yourself during your grieving process? And what I mean by that not necessarily getting on the mat and doing this Qi Gong practice, but that's a good option. But waking up in the morning, taking your vitamins, drinking a full glass of water, eating a nice breakfast, saying hello to your family, being grateful for them, taking a shower, getting dressed, showing up to your commitments. That's what I mean when you're grieving. That's what is going to help you the most, but it's also going to be the most difficult. Let's bring energy in one more time on each side into our heart chakra. And hold your hands over your heart chakra and just breathe that in. Seal in that beautiful energy. If you like, you can breathe in your nose and also out of your nose. Or you can breathe in your nose and exhale out of your mouth. Whatever is most comfortable, as long as you're here and you're present and you're showing up for yourself, I'm happy. You might find yourself swaying here a little bit. That's good. And release your hands down. Let's bring in a closing circle. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. I want your hands facing your body, and I want you to imagine, if you can, a blue, purple, violet light radiating from your hands, scanning over your body. Breathe however is comfortable here. Move at your own pace. Let your hands rest to your sides. Another thing that we deal with during grief is, I don't know about you, but a bellyache, right? So let's do some belly work. So again, we're going to just bring in energy from the side. On an inhale and exhale, bring it right into our belly, our lower belly. Inhale. Exhale. This is more of a meditative move, so it is best to inhale in through your nose and exhale out through your nose. It just helps activate the Qi a little more. You can sway from side to side. Let's do this one more time on each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slightly bring your feet in closer. Relax your knees gently. Try to slightly tuck your tailbone and tighten your core or pelvic muscles. If you can, relax your shoulders. Neck back, head reaching up high, hand over your belly. And just relaxing into this pose, and first of all, being grateful for showing up for yourself, and give yourself credit for being here and maybe trying something new, and committing to your health and your healing and empowering yourself, because guess what? You don't need anything but yourself to do this. Okay, so now I want you to just gently sway back and forth as you're rubbing your belly. Reed floating in the wind. One of my favorite ways to end practice. And we're also kind of like sealing in the energy that we brought in. Getting ready for the holiday festivities. You guys replenish your energy field so that you're ready and capable for anything. Let your arms drop down, roll out your wrists, roll out your ankles, roll out your elbows. Circle your hips. Circle. Rotate your knees. If you have pain and that hurts to like rotate, just rub your knees. Give them some nice love and warmth. All are awesome, and I'm so appreciative of you, and I'm so happy to be back. And I promise, no, you know what, I'm not gonna promise anything, but I'm gonna do my best to be here every week. And there's some new exciting stuff coming with the 7th Moon Wellness Spa. One of the programs in the work is a Christmas themed one, and it has to do with Qi Gong and meditation. Super fun. I'll keep you updated on that. But besides that, listen guys, I know times are tough. I know we're all going through it in different ways, in different perspectives, in different environments. But we're all powerful, period. So don't give up. There's always an answer. And if you need support or need to reach out for any mental health resources during this time, I will drop some amazing links down below that have helped me and that I know have helped others. And I'm always here, so hit me up in the comments, and I will see your comments. I read all of them. So I love you all. Namaste and happy holidays.